Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor, and the tea time troublemakers are ready to deal some damage and to dish up the desserts. Dish up the revenge best served cold desserts. Yes, whatever. Jarl Adelstein Goldtooth has been attempting to raid Emir, and I have been moving back and forth to try and get him to just, tattle on by, just to walk on by and walk away from the situation. But no, he's being quite insistent, and I can see why. He has 53 rogue noble knights, and they're not anything really to be, well, I would say, shall we say disinterested about, because these guys are going to be very damaging, but we have a very nice army, and we will be able to deal some damage to them, hopefully. We'll see whether that is indeed the case. Okay, so, come on now. Let us head in here and... I'm actually thinking... Wait a minute. I'd like to just check something really fast. Wait a minute, what's going on here? No, I'm not going to leave my medic. Oh, are you serious? You can count on me, sir. Why am I calling him sir? He's an enemy. Are you serious? What? No, I'm not going to. If you would let your surgeon come here and have a... No, I'm sorry. I can't do that right now. But I am just going to head back to Avendor, and we're going to see what's going on there, but just need to really do that real fast, and then I'll be back fighting with Jarl Adelstein. Okay, so we've caught up with Jarl Adelstein once again, and it is now time to deal some damage to him. Oh yes, I was just taking a look and seeing what the training grounds were doing. It's going to take quite a bit of time to actually build, and of course, taking a look at some of the garrison there, we do have quite a few Pendor knights with us, but I really don't want them to die in this particular engagement, so I'm thinking we're probably going to just keep some of them in the back as much as possible, and then we'll see where that leads. Hopefully they will just stay alive. We have Pendor knights, we have Pendor... what is it? Pendor noblemen, I believe, and oh no. This is not good. Yeah, this is not good. They're charging almost immediately towards us, so I guess I'm just going to try and do my very best to eliminate the guys that have become a little bit too close to us right now. Whoa, that was some damage. Did you hear that? Oh, wow, that was quite the scream that fellow had there. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage as well. Okay, we need to be a little bit more careful, I'd say. So let's put our archers into ranks, thank you very much, and then, okay, here we go. These are the people that we want to deal with here. Let's see now. Oh yes, hello berserkers. Oh no. Come on. Oh, come on. You are a lot better than that. Yep, there we go. There's a little bit better than that. Okay. Maybe we could do a little bit better. Yes, there we are. Yes, we're actually dealing some reasonable damage and consistent damage as well. Okay. Try not to hit him with your fist, if at all possible. That would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? So let's get our archers over here if we can. There we go. I'm just going to try and distract as many of these units as possible, because even though they're probably not going to be able to take us down, it would be nice to keep them away from our units as much as possible. These berserkers, at least, will be taken out by us. There we go. Yes, there we go. Very nice. Oh, that's not good, though. That is not good at all. Okay, so come on. Yes, follow me. Follow me, everyone. Okay, now they don't really have any archers to speak of, apart from this one fellow here, or maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but it doesn't seem too bad. Actually doesn't seem too bad at all. We need to move our archers into a better position. Wow, that is actually a really bad position from where we currently are fighting, so... my bad, but at least we realized it before the fight was actually over. Yes, that is probably going to make a good difference in the amount of damage we're able to inflict anyway. Yes. Well, I suppose this fight will not be without casualties, but I was really hoping that we'd get the minimal amount. It doesn't look as though that will be the case, though. Let's just see. No, apparently not. Apparently they're able to hit me for some reason, even though I'm actually traveling at a pretty fast rate. Well, yep, there we go. Ooh, that was close. He almost used his really hard spear in our face. I was really not going to be very happy about that. Well, Bertil surely wasn't. Oh, no, not at all. And we are now being shot and focused by their archers. Yes, I think I'm actually going to have to help them out a little bit here. Take out some of the units attempting to kill them. Come on! Oh, we actually hit someone. We actually hit someone on the right side there. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, these are the noble knights coming in here now. We don't really like these guys at all, and he has 50 of them. So, yes, they're going to inflict quite a lot of pain. Really don't like that. Okay, come on. Maybe we'll be able to take that guy. No. Not able to take him out. But I guess we should really harass the archers a little bit more. Hopefully they won't see fit to use any kind of restraining order against us. It's most likely going to happen at some point, but right now we don't have to worry. Yes. Yes. Oh, no. See, this is the thing. They give them extremely long reaching axes, and if they use the forehand swing, then it is definitely going to hit you very hard if you are using a horse to obviously charge toward them, and they hit just before you get there with your own weapon, unless you're using a lance, of course. A lance would definitely outreach them, so maybe I should have used the lance. That maybe would have been a good idea, but we are victorious. 30 renown is actually our reward. Very nice indeed. We did lose 12, though. Gotta say, not too happy about that. We are going to send our units in there. I know we're going to lose a couple of crossbowmen, but I have so many of those, so it's really not too bad. Ooh, look at this. The defeated lord looks at you hatefully, and we are going to be taking him prisoner. He doesn't like that at all. We are getting some relation with the tea time troublemakers. He's not going to enjoy his time in our prisons, but he is going to have a free supply of biscuits, so maybe, just maybe, he will want to stay in there for a little bit of a longer time. That would be quite nice, I gotta say. For them to actually not want to leave would be actually pretty cool, so we could continually collect on the ransom money, and we can just say, oh no, he got lost on his way to you? Oh, what a shame. Well, maybe if you paid us a little bit more next month, then maybe he'll find his way then. Of course. Extortion. Extortion is the way to go. Rain is now being besieged. Oh, well, that's fantastic, isn't it? Okay, so Avondor has... Yes, I did tell Sir Timothy to actually go into Avondor because I was really worried that a nearby Fierdsvain vassal, in other words, this guy, was going to siege. But he was not. So I guess we're just going to go to Rain, and we are consistently going to be hearing the gong sound. So that's not great. I have to say, I really thought they might actually remove that in later versions, because when you have your own faction, that gets very grating indeed. So, who knows, maybe in later versions they will, but it doesn't seem as though that's going to be the case. So, let's see here. Ooh, we have King Ulrich. The merchant house of Felin has been declared an enemy of Sarlion for smuggling and other high crimes. And as we can see here, the street sweepers in Avondor have just stolen 2,000 of my money. Of course. Yes, that's what always happens. Okay, so at least we're not at war against the Ravenstern. And wait for it? Wait for any declaration of war? No? Okay, I was actually waiting for that, but maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll actually be able to get back to Rain in time and maybe defeat a good amount. Ooh, yes, very nice indeed. And look at that. Lethal Duran has returned just in time. That was fantastic. Really, really good timing, Lethal. I am very happy to see you back. And there's 8 more Empire Armored Crossbowmen. So, hello there. You are now going to become a vassal, and I am going to be giving you... I think we're going to be giving him a castle. Are we going to be giving him a castle? Let's just give him a village for now, and then we can always expand it as time goes on, if he needs something else. So, I would like to ask you something. Would you be interested in holding a fief? And I'm going to give you something that's very close by to Rain, which is what? Wait a minute, that would have been good to actually memorize, wouldn't it? Maybe Fiznar? Fiznar or Dugan? Maybe something like that. Okay. Well, let's speak to him. I'd like to ask you something, and let's see. Fiznar? Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, apparently you just said yes. Sir, I thank you for the offer of a fief. I think I'll start a school for rangers there and train you up a Noldor force for your protection. And we could always give him a castle at a later point as well. That seems like a good plan to me. Maybe we should give him a castle right now. I don't know, it's just... I would really like to keep as much of the profit as possible, even maybe the tax inefficiency is going to get us. That would probably not be the greatest thing. Okay, so Adiz, some more strength for you, fellow. I think is going to be rather nice. And now, do bear in mind, Adiz had a problem with Lethal Duran, but now Lethal Duran is a vassal, so we don't really need to worry about Adiz becoming a vassal or anything like that. But if he levels up to 30, and we get a little bit more leadership for him... Wait a minute. Wasn't that what I was doing? Wasn't that what I was doing? Maybe? I think actually maybe that was the case. Because, as you can see, we now have 15 charisma with him, and 2 leadership, and I had 1 leadership beforehand. I think that might have been the case. Well, we can obviously make him a vassal at some point if we so desire, and of course Alyssa has advanced too. So, what are we going to get her? Well, I don't know. Maybe some more agility, and maybe a little bit more iron flesh. I feel like she has a rather low HP pool, so hopefully that will help her out a little bit. And now, let's see. Let's see what's happening at Rain. They're not going in yet, but they have a huge amount... Oh, really? Wow. Okay, that's a problem. They actually have Konunga Valdis right there, and he has Valdis Huskals. We know how impressive they can be. Okay, so hello Rain. You have 186 units in here. I'm actually really surprised they're trying to take this. I would not if I was them, but I suppose I'm not them right now. But we'll see what they decide to do now that we are stationed inside the garrison. Ah, there we go. There we go. They are deciding that it would be a good... Oh, wow. He actually escaped? Really? He escaped that quickly? Wow, I'm really sad now. Okay. Would have probably been a really nice idea to ransom him, but I thought to myself, oh, he's not going to escape anytime. But apparently he was quite the wily fellow, and he was able to escape very easily, in fact. Okay, well, I'll know that for next time. We're most likely going to be able to capture him again, I hope at least. And it appears that Konunga Valdis has removed himself from this particular siege. Oh, okay. Well, this is... very strange tactic for him to do that, because I would have thought that the Valdis Huskals that he has would be very valuable in the upcoming siege. But I suppose we'll see what happens. Maybe they are not even going to decide to head in here. Well, before they do, I think it would be a nice idea to get a little bit of food, just in case. And let's wait for some time, a little bit more. What are they going to do? Well, I think it would actually make sense for him to head back to Avendor, but we do have Sir Timothy there, so almost... Ah, there's Lethal Duran. There is Lethal Duran right now. Look at that. Look at him. Okay, he's not really doing much right now, of course, because there's quite a few enemies here. Actually, quite a lot. 296 units that guy has. That's Jarl Adis Fairhair, I believe. And also bear in mind that Rain is a siege tower, I think. So that's probably why they're taking so long to construct any kind of siege equipment. But I'm actually quite happy with that, because, well, if it was a ladder castle, ladder town, I probably would have already been too late to arrive here in time. So that's not particularly good. Now let's see what happens. Lethal is actually going to try and... Ooh, what's he doing? Oh my, that is... Okay, come on, go, Lethal. Yes, kill him. Kill him. I'm sure you can do it. Yes, that gong sound. Oh, they're leaving. Are you serious? They are actually leaving? I am really surprised. Wow. I'm actually really surprised. Okay, so I guess we'll go over to where Lethal is and see... Oh, okay, so apparently they're deciding to lay waste to Lethal Duran's village. I'm actually not really happy about that. So, what does this guy actually have that makes him so powerful? Nothing. He has some berserkers, some Valkyries, not any Lady Valkyrie. Oh, he has one Lady Valkyrie. And that's pretty much it. Everyone else is kind of pointless, I guess. I'm actually really surprised that they decided to do this. We have 256... Oh, wait a minute. No, I did the worst thing ever. And that is to head into the village. Oh no. Okay, so we have no cavalry to speak of. And we have a huge amount of farmers on our side. Which basically means that we have 36 useless units. Great. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So we are outnumbered, outgunned, outskilled, and basically everything. So... Oh my, that's not very good, is it? No, not at all. Okay, so yes, that's exactly the reason why I do not like fighting in the villages. I know some of you actually feel like fighting in the village is a good thing, but I do not at all, in actual fact. Oh yes, of course, this is also great. As soon as I go in to fight, they immediately focus me. So that's really good, isn't it? Yes. Absolutely fantastic. Come on now. Yes. There we are. Take them all down if possible. Okay, so let's see here. Where are my cavalry? Oh, they're right here. Okay, so we're just going to charge everyone else in, see what we can do here, but I am not holding out much hope, I have to say. This is going to be very, very destructive to... Oh, no. Yes. Exactly. The Fierdsvain Berserkers. Ah! And, of course, they do have the Valkyries, who are able to do extremely accurate headshots. Yes, that was definitely a headshot. Do you see that? Look, it goes right through his head. Ah, that is atrocious, absolutely. Okay, so far, yeah, of course, we're losing a lot of allies, and they can be considered as cannon fodder, which is perfectly fine, but I really don't even like that, because then we sacrifice a huge amount of our archers. And that is the main draw of our army right now. Archers being able to absolutely bombard anyone that we come across is a huge strong point for our army, but obviously we don't have that right now, so it's kind of sad, I gotta say. Maybe we should retreat? I'm actually unsure about that right now. I can't even see what's happening to our units because the text log has bugged out. So, yeah. Not particularly happy about that. I guess we can continually look at the battle map, but that's not very accurate, I have to say. It is accurate, but it takes a lot of time to actually see, oh, what are we losing right now? I actually have no idea. We're just losing a number. We're losing one unit, or whatever the case. But yes, it doesn't give us any details, which is the main problem here. And also the camera is going crazy. I can't believe that was not fixed, but, well, whatever. We are still doing reasonably well, but of course that is mainly due to the fact that the enemy has nothing really of note to speak of. Obviously, they do have the Valkyries and they do have the Fierdsvain Berserkers, but we've eliminated, I think, all of those. So the remaining units are basically nothing really to speak of. So, yeah, there it is. Only 12 enemies remain, and it appears as though that will be victory. Even though, well, I would say it would have been a lot easier if we were not in the village. So maybe we could actually test that out in just a second. Maybe we'll see whether they decide to run or, well, do whatever they decide to do. I would probably suggest for them to run, but we'll see. We'll see whether that is indeed the case. No. Are we getting any messages here? I have no idea when I should press tab, but okay. So we did lose 4 legionnaires, but really nothing to worry about. 1 squire was also killed, which is also not bad. And the rest were obviously allied casualties, and we eliminated quite a few of them. So we have 218 remaining. I suppose we'll just continue the fight in the village. Really nothing I really want to do, but it's unlikely we'll be able to get any of these vassals away from the village for us to be able to engage them, and they'll probably run to their allies anyway. So, let's just see. Okay. So we have 87, and we only have 1 farmer on our side now, so we should, in theory, be fine. I'm going to charge in our infantry and our cavalry because we want to meet them in the middle if we can, because what I would love to be able to do is get our crossbowmen all the way up here and shoot from up here. Can you imagine the devastation that we could wreak upon them? That would be fantastic. So let's get a little bit of ranks going on there as well. Hopefully I did the right thing. I can't actually tell right now because obviously, yes, text log problems and everything. Oh, lovely headshot. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. These guys can just assist me with basically every single unit that we're going to fight. Obviously, I am having some problems now with... Really? Oh, we got shot by the new guys. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. And that's exactly the reason why you need the text log, because you can actually tell when you're getting damaged. So it would be nice, but yes, whatever the case, we do have this many crossbowmen on this hill. There's no way anyone is going to be able to even get close. Maybe apart from these people 2 seconds after I said that. Yeah, they've obviously had their fill of tea and biscuits and they want them to be purged from the land. I wouldn't be surprised if they call some sort of, I have no idea, some sort of bill to ban tea and biscuits from the land and to get every single faction working in cooperation against them. Maybe. I have no idea. But yes, our mission to bring tea and biscuits to everyone is not going to fail. And we will force them to drink, and we will force them to eat them. And they will be delicious, of course. Okay, so otherwise, yeah, this seemed to be a relatively easy fight. Obviously, most of the high-tier units were eliminated. And look at that lovely skybox. Look at that lovely skybox. I thought I would just look at this now because the camera didn't bug out or anything like that. And that was completely on purpose. And now, there it is. The last enemy has been eliminated. Rather nice, I have to say. Not bad. And I think we can actually auto-resolve the last fight because they will not have as many units as we do. So yes, they have 83. Can we auto-resolve it? Not really. So I guess we'll just go in and deal with the last remaining units. 83 is a little bit too many for us to auto-resolve, in my opinion. So we're just going to charge everyone in, apart from the archers, of course. So we're going to get our archers up here once again. And hopefully I'm not going to die this time, because obviously getting taken out in a village... Yeah, that's exactly the reason why I really don't like fighting in the villages. I feel as though they have way too many ways to get shot without you being able to take proper cover, if you actually understand what I mean by that. But yes, well, whatever the case, we're going to try our very best to flank as many units as we can. Let's get them into a nice rank there as well, nice rank formation. And we'll also see if we can deal some damage to these guys. Yes, there we go. Okay, thank you very much. Now, please don't shoot me. I would appreciate that. Okay, there we go. Wow, our infantry and cavalry utterly stomped the enemy here. Ooh, and I turned around just in time before I got shot. That is actually pretty agreeable with me. Yes, getting shot is not something I really want to do. Oh no, there's someone behind me. Well, of course there is. Of course there is, but our crossbowmen completely destroyed him. Oh yes, they no doubt shot him from behind and he had a rather pleasurable experience from it. I mean, painful, obviously. Very painful, in actual fact. So, otherwise, I think that's it. Oh, we have a couple of monks here and pilgrims. Ah, yes. Hello there, I have some throwing weapons that I'm going to use against you. Yes, look at that. Oh yes, I hit someone. Amazing. I hit another person. Yes, I think Bertild's had too much tea. He's hallucinating a little bit. Look at that. I hit someone else. Ah, yes, I did actually hit someone there. I am telling the truth about that. And, okay, never mind. Okay, so we eliminated basically everyone that we could. And, wow. Okay, so I'm actually unsure what to make of the personalities of each of the lords anymore, because usually what you can tell is this is a good personality, but he may be lying. Because as you can see here, the defeated lord looks at you hatefully. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but I guess I kind of need the money. So I'm going to be taking him. Maybe it was a bad idea, maybe it was a good idea. Not entirely sure. But what I do know is that we're going to be ransoming him almost immediately. Look at that, 7,000. Very nice indeed. So, without further ado, I will be ending this episode off here. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.